So what did I think about Chris Carter blasting Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith and what he had to say? Not much. You know, I don't like to hear cats come off disgruntled or try to say stuff that is pretty much what we call Captain Obvious because let's keep it a buck. All that stuff on TV is scripted. And I remember the late great Barry White used to always say, don't believe the half the stuff you see on TV because it ain't real. It's an agenda and they have to meet certain quotes and quotas. They will switcheroo and say anything to sell tickets because that's where the money is. Case in point, these sports heads that you see on these shows only talk about a handful of topics and they center around what? The LA Lakers, LeBron James, the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones, and you can fill in the blank of something else. It's not much when they'll throw Michael Jordan in but it's centered around there's what we call the meat and potatoes. There's three or four topics. They're basically what they're doing on TV. That wasn't part of their degree. However, they are used as heads on sticks. That's why they make the money because all the advertisements and the commercialism is what blows them up. So they're set up to act like they're Scrooges and like wrestlers, like politicians. You go in your corner, you say your spiel, you say that. Chris Carter was thrown a bone when he was with Skip Bayless and others. And he had his own issues and demons, and he overcame them, bless his soul. And that guy was one of the baddest receivers ever, because that dude did nothing but catch touchdowns. However, Chris Carter kind of falls in the same bag that Jalen Rose once did. Jalen cleaned it up. Jalen got it together. But Chris Carter's kind of like Scottie Pippen, disgruntled and, you know, and, and things. And it's like, you got a point that there was a way a system was set up against you, but at the same time, you worked in the system. You infiltrated the system. You become a commodity. So what are you trying to say exactly? And you're not saying anything that's rocket science or anything that's earth shattering. We know that to be a head on TV, a head on a stick on TV, you have to play along, go along, get along. Unless you're going to be a content creator. And then you have certain rules and regulations that they will kind of dictate to what you say on these streets too. So, but you're better off if you really want to have your own say, don't get tied to that chain plantation because they dictate what you say on those corporate brands and networks. And I know Chris Carter is smart enough to understand what he was dealing with Stephen A. and Skip. Of course, it's manufactured. Good cop, bad cop, code of ethics and words and presentations. What got Skip in trouble, though, is that when you see a rising star, you play off of it and you play your role. That's what the smart ones used to do. They might not have liked each other, but they were good for business. Skip didn't understand that, hey, Shannon Sharp's good for business. I'll let him bring his character on and we'll blow up. Just like Ernie Johnson plays a straight role with Charles Barkley. You got to know the Carson Ed McMahon role. And if you're good for business, if you could get your own solo gig, more power to you. But if the money's coming in, you don't put a hole in the bag when the bag is stacked. You keep that bag, keep it to it so big you have to get another bag. You don't wreck the money train. Because funny money is going to cut your rope. And that's what happened with Skip. Stephen A got a lifeline because of ESPN because he brought in a good, even though Pat McAfee ain't his bag, but Shannon is his. But anyway, Chris Carter ain't saying nothing new. It's all scripted. Cats say half the stuff they say they don't truly believe. It's kind of like when you hear these rappers talking about who they like and all this, or the people talking about music and all that. They lie to you because they have to sell it because it's what the industry wants. What they really feel is old school. What they really know is the old school. However, it's fashionable because they have to be conditioned to say that. They have to be conditioned to say, yeah, he's the best today and this is that and the other because that's what Clutch Sports does and you know all that stuff. Social LeBron James does all that. It's all tied in because that's part of the corporate game and brand. They want to make it to appear to the new and to the today They don't believe the half the stuff they say, but he ain't saying nothing. But anyway, please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shitter if you like. And please hit that membership, because when you do the videos you request, I'll get them back to you. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay clear, stay clean. I'm back. Peace.